Alright, I think it's about time to get this show on the road. Draft Lottery. Oh my goodness. Now, I feel like the stakes tonight aren't quite, well, not nearly as high as last year's Draft Lottery. Uh, but it's still pretty important. Still very important, I should say. Let's not undermine what Macklin Celebrini could bring to this team. And while we're going to be finishing second worst in the NHL, might as well have something to show for it. Yeah. This isn't like a do or die like kind of draft lottery. Unlike last year. Last year was the big one. This is more like a heck yeah, rub it in your face kind of year. But I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't think about it that way. I think at the same time, this is like, okay, is this gonna be the difference between like us potentially being like a fringe playoff team next year, or like are we gonna be say like 25th to 20th in the league, sort of thing like that. Um, I guess time will tell, but God, just starving for playoff hockey, man. Like the sooner we can get back without like rushing this rebuild, the better. Because I tell you, the last time 2020 really doesn't count. That was barely a playoff. You couldn't even consider that one. 2017 was the last time the Blackhawks were in the real playoffs. They got swept. And I was 8 years old. Wait, no, I'm not. Oh my God. I can't do math. I was 10 years old. I was 10 years old. For some reason, I was saying 2009. I'm stupid. I was born in 2007. So I was 10 years old last time the Blackhawks made the playoffs. I'm 16 now. About to turn 17 in about a week. And, I mean, yeah, I guess just as long as I've had, like, that desire, or be like, whoa, getting to go to, like, a sporting event wasn't, like, a pipe dream. Because I'll tell you, like, the first, say, 8 years of my life, like, before the Blackhawks won their first, or the 2015 Stanley Cup, I should say. I had never been to a game, obviously. I was a big fan for them for a few seasons already. But I was like, oh my goodness, only, like, super, super rich people get to go to games and stuff like that. That just wasn't the case. I was just 8 years old and I didn't have money. And ever since then, it's kind of been like, oh, I'd love to go to a playoff game. I'd love to experience that atmosphere. And, I could care less for the Bulls, if I'm being quite honest. But the big three for me, the Blackhawks, the Cubs, and the Bears. And the last playoff game that really meant anything for any of those teams was the double doink game. The double doink. Do you guys remember the double doink? I'm sure you do. I mean, who could forget? 2019. The start of 2019, for that matter. I was 11 years old. So it's been 5 years since any of the teams that, like, I really care about have even sniffed the playoffs. Like, even, like, making first round and getting swept. I'm outside of 2020. We don't really count 2020. Because technically all three of them made it then. They all were first round exits. There were no fans. They didn't feel like playoffs. I just felt like an extension of the season. You know what I mean? So, whatever's going to help this team get back to its winning days as soon as possible, you know. That's all I can ask for. You're my favorite Hawks fan. I appreciate you. Thank you. I try. I think I'll only become a bigger fan as I get older. But, you know, I feel like I've already seen a lot with this team. And, hell, I've only been following them, say, 10 years, maybe 11 now. But, yeah. They know how to get you, you know. Those two Stanley Cups I saw when I was younger, you know. Those were great. I don't remember the 2010 one. I was like 3 years old. But, yeah. No, it's been a fun ride, a lot of ebbs and flows, but just gotta stick around for them, and wait it out. We could have another great day in franchise history today. We'll see. And as you can see right here, I got our little first overall pick odds. I spent like probably more time on that than I should have. It wasn't that hard, but I just like pasted the logos in and then like put the percentage, and then I had to like upload them each as like their own image, and then I like made a little image carousel. But these odds being said, we don't know really if they're legitimate or not. And I mean, there's a lot of non-Hawks fans that could argue that this draft is going to be rigged too, because we want to see Bedard and Celebrini play together. And I wouldn't mind that one bit. I don't know about you. But yeah, there was a leaked post earlier, and let me pull up a picture of it now. But basically, they claim that this was like a testing, so to speak, and like it was like a rehearsal or something like that, and it was made on a tweet. John Buchigros, I don't know how you pronounce that. Let's see if I can pull it up somewhere. And this is, mind you, this is like early this afternoon. So let's see if I can find this. This is early this afternoon. The draft lottery should not like actually conduct, because you know how they like set up the cards and stuff like that. The draft lottery should not actually conduct until about, say, like 20 minutes ago. So I mean, they probably did it then. But you see, okay, here we go. I got the image. Let's save image so I can show you guys this on stream. But yeah, there were speculations now that the draft lottery's rigged, and it's like, well, you see something like this, and it certainly does not help your cause at all. And I mean, obviously the post was taken down right away, but here it is. It's probably not the best quality, but as you can see, you've got San Jose first, Utah picking second, and then Chicago third. And I would not be happy with that. Anything other than first or second is a bust, in my opinion. If we move down in the order, that's a bust. But yeah, I just don't get how, like, even if, like, obviously it's just a rehearsal. I mean, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. But even if it's just a rehearsal, why even post this right here? And obviously he, like, just took a picture and wasn't thinking about it. And now he's like, oh, crap, we're going to get some controversy here. I don't really know why I would do that. But regardless, I don't think... Okay, well, it's easy to say this as a Blackhawks fan, but I don't think that the draft lottery's rigged. If I were a Ducks fan, I'd probably say otherwise, but I mean, I think there's enough stuff going on for it to be a legitimate process. They've got, if you guys haven't looked up, I mean, you can probably find it now. I think they already released them, but they're like the draft lottery codes. I'm going to look them up right now. NHL Draft Lottery combinations. And basically, this shows you... Okay, I gotta look up 24, because the first thing that pulls up is 23. You know, they always want to get you with that. So it might not be available now, but basically... Or maybe I just can't find it now. But normally, they, like, make available all the combinations, for, like, the ping pong balls and stuff like that, so that people can see it ahead of time and be like, you know, alright, so my team is these combinations or whatever. I mean, obviously you're not going to keep track of them like that, but you can see ahead of time. It's a legitimate process. They've got reporters in the room during it, and yeah, like you said, people are just jealous. There's there's not really much else to it. I think you can say anything's rigged if you really like force yourself to believe that. But regardless, the Blackhawks got the first pick last year, and okay, I turned the wrong way because I don't know. Connor Bedard, there we go. Got the jersey behind me for some good luck, and I'm gonna go ahead and boot up this NHL Draft Lottery thing. Ooh, it's getting about that time, folks. It's getting about that time. 5:30, and it's getting about that time. Yeah, we got commercials right now. Whew. I'm a little nervous, and I was originally thinking about doing a stream for the lottery last year, and honestly, that probably would have been a better one to do. But frankly, I was like kind of really a nervous wreck for that. I don't know why I was so nervous. I mean, knowing everything worked out in the end, but I guess, like, going back, you don't know. But, I was like, oh God, I was thinking about it the whole day. I had a test that day, and I don't know how I did. I think I, did bad, because I was thinking about, God, we need Connor Bedard. And so, watching that, and then seeing it all work out in the end, paid off nicely. It was worth maybe getting a C on that test, but we'll take it. Whatever, we take what we can get. Draft lottery should be starting in just a minute. Kind of nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you. Get creamy for Celebrini. That's what we're doing. Man, this is gonna be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if the lottery does shake out like it said so on that leaked post. Now that would be controversial, wouldn't it? This thing, go ahead and start already. I'm like, man, get a little antsy now. It's getting real. This season, it comes down to this. Where are you going to be drafting? We're rebuilding. It's all about draft picks. It's all about building yourself up for the future. We're not playing for a Stanley Cup right now. Newsflash. But, yeah, it's a big thing. Big thing right here. Let's go, Hawks. We need some luck. Need some more luck. 13.5% odds. And here we go. We're ready. Here we go in New Jersey. Come on, Blackhawks. Second year in a row. I feel like I'm so greedy. Greedy pig. Ugh. Come on, Macklin. We need you here in Chicago. Bedard Celebrini connection. Come on. Yeah, so the Blackhawks have a 13.5% chance this year of landing first overall. That's 2% better than last year. So, they say what can happen once can happen twice, right? Then they got a 14.1% chance to draft second. I'd take that too. So that adds up to a 27.6% chance that they could be drafting in the top two. Which, let's be real, we want a top two pick. They have a 30.7% chance of drafting third and a 41.7% chance of drafting fourth. Not great odds. The odds there are not in our favor. But yeah, if we can avoid that third, fourth range, that would be definitely ideal. But yeah, I don't know. It's tough knowing you won the lottery last year, and you feel like you're getting greedy asking for more. Especially having won 3 Stanley Cups in the last decade. But you know what? That's what sports are about. You're greedy. You want your team to win. So I don't think there's any shame in that. Ooh, getting into it. It's getting real. Yeah, so obviously the Sharks have first overall odds, or best odds to win first overall. 25.5. But then they also have more than 50% chance of drafting third. Um, so that's always the thing with finishing dead last, you know. You got those best odds, but then you also have like the highest chance of dropping 2 spots. The Ducks are third. You know, they could use some revenge from last year, but I say, nah, we're good. Then the Blue Jackets. They were kind of disappointing this year, honestly. And then the Habs, fifth last again for them. Then the Coyotes, or Utah, you know, it's kind of sad. Gonna have to get used to not calling them the Coyotes, the poverty team. But I'm sorry, Coyotes fans, if any of you are in the chat right now. I'm sorry. Then the Sens, Kraken, Flames, Devils, Sabres. So those are the 11 teams that have a chance getting the top overall pick. Remember, Philly, Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Detroit, or St. Louis win, then it'll go to San Jose instead. And I guess that's how we really need to know. Blackhawks can pick anywhere from first to fourth, and we got a little thing right in this bottom left corner. So yeah, you'll know where we're picking right after we get it. Yeah, I don't know. It's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking. I'll tell you that. They gotta just get this on with. They go to another commercial. It drives you insane. Really drives you insane. But yeah, there's really the thing with the Blackhawks this year is last year when they had the third best odds, it was really like, okay, they're either going to be drafting like fourth or fifth, or they're going to be drafting in the top two, because there really wasn't a high chance for them to be drafting third overall. It was like an 8% really, which I guess compared to like first overall isn't too bad. But I mean, with second overall, it's more like it's more equally distributed, the odds. So basically 40-30 and then 15-15 roughly. So yeah, waiting is the hardest part, isn't that right? Hopefully it's worth it. Hopefully it's worth it. Regardless, we're gonna get a good player. Gotta talk myself into that. Regardless, we're gonna get a good player. Alright. I guess we might as well now, while we're waiting still, talk about, well, what happens if we don't get Celebrini? Artyom Levchinov. That's who I want the Blackhawks to pick up. Defenseman from Michigan State. Can you imagine what another star defenseman would do to this team? It'd be impossible to play against us. And my dad went to Michigan State, so when it comes to colleges, I'm more of a Michigan State fan. So I watched him a bit this year. You know, I would not complain if he was on the Hawks next season. Ivan Demidov, I don't know how you pronounce it. I mean, I haven't read up a ton on them. I certainly will after this lottery, after we know basically who we're going to get. If it's going to be Celebrini, or is it going to be one of the other few guys that are right up there. Cole Iserman, he's still up high. He was second for a while. And, you know, honestly, he was, like, in competition for first, too. But he's kind of fallen. But I don't know, we'll see. We're getting ready. Draft lottery is starting. Alright. Here we go. It's getting real, folks. It's getting real. This is it. This is it. This is it. Just not number 4. If we get... Okay. I've lowered my expectations more. If we get number 4, I'm going to be pissed off. Ugh. Here we go. Alright, they're doing like the little intro. Ooh, Las Vegas. Entry draft. NHL. Alright. Where are the Blackhawks gonna be picked? Yep. Ping pong balls. Imagine that. Connor Bedard, Macklin Celebrini. Ooh. Alright. Look at, they just alluded to it. They alluded to when Colorado jumped up to the first pick to take Nathan McKinnon. So, you know, Blackhawks moving up from 2 to 1. Here we go. Draft lottery. We're starting. Here we go. All GMs right there on their video calls. Where's Kyle from Chicago? There he is. He's in the top right corner there. Alright. Here we go. No. Don't like you, San Jose. You did nothing, but you know, I don't like you. Okay. Okay, here we go. Man, if they give it to you, like, it wouldn't surprise me. If, like, say they rigged it for Utah. At the same time, it would kind of surprise me. Oh my goodness, they have him in the studio, not on video call. Macklin Celebrini's right there. Celebrini's nervous, but he's ready. He's ready to be a Blackhawk. Hell yeah.
Who did you watch growing up? Growing up, I mainly watched the Vancouver Canucks. Growing up there.
Ooh. Okay. He's a Canucks fan too. Yo. Bedard was also a Canucks fan. I'm delusional. I'm delusional as hell. I'm trying to make this work here. We're gonna get him. Come on, I just got that feeling, you know. I had that feeling with Bedard. I just got this feeling with Celebrini too. Alright, the glaze is starting, the glaze is going. Macklin Celebrini glaze. I mean, like, honestly, there's a lot to like about this game. I think not just like that he's the first overall shot pick. Like, he's got a solid shot, not as good as Bedard's, but his playmaking's way up there. I mean, this guy's like gonna be a great player. Like, not generational talent, but he's gonna be like the best player on his team, maybe. Talent. I mean, not if he goes to the Blackhawks, he'll be the second best, but you know, you get what I mean. The waiting's killing me. Can we just get to revealing stuff? they're like making him analyze his own play. Like, I don't.
I decided to kind of bat it down, try to gain possession through here. I honestly, it was one of those plays where like I saw someone backdoor, but didn't really know where he was. But yeah, I just tried to get it to the backside and landed on his skate. Yeah, amazing stuff here. So you see LC go offside here.
Macklin Celebrini is a year older than I am, and yet here I am. I am not a hockey prodigy. I mean, I feel like I know a lot about the game, but I can't do it, you know. Yeah. Alright. They're showing the chart again with all of the teams on it, so here we go. let's see some of these other guys. Like I don't. Oh, these are noticeable defensemen here. Salative. Zane Prek projected 7th overall. Levchenov projected 3rd overall right now. And then Salative. Man, where is he? I don't even see him. He's somewhere on there. 135 combos, and we need one of them to be ours. Or we need the one to be ours. Alright, Daddy Bettman here. Getting interviewed by the guy that leaked the results. Yeah, come on, Uncle Gary. You know you want him in Chicago too. NHL Draft will be held at Sphere, Las Vegas. The draft this guy's a bot, bro. I'm sorry, Gary. I didn't mean that. I love you because you rigged the draft for us last year. Okay, they're glazing the Sphere right now. They're basically doing everything except for revealing the results. This is what it's like, huh? I don't even remember what it was like waiting for them to like say the results last year. All right, are we going to do this now, or are we gonna go to commercial again? Because I don't know what to talk about for the next 3 minutes. Okay. Oh, that's another thing worth mentioning. I'll tell you in a sec. Yeah. So, basically, if we win the draft lottery again this year, we can't win it for the next 3 years. Because you can only win it twice. Okay, here we go. We're actually starting now. We're actually starting. Oh. Okay. 16th. St. Louis Blues. Okay, yeah. Well, go figure there. Big surprise. Detroit. Yup. Alright. Well, no surprises there for the first two. It's like a 0.5 chance. Alright, here's 14th. Alright, the Penguins. Just don't let anybody move up, because, like... Oh, that's right. So San Jose's got 2 picks now in the top 15, so it's wild. 13th. Here we go. Alright, the Wild, so no moving up yet. Thank goodness. I don't want this. Alright, number 12. Alright, so next, now we get into the time. Okay, now they're talking to Celebrini. But now we're into the top 11 teams that can actually win the number 1 pick. So hopefully, we just gotta hope every time that none of them jump up. Because if they jump up, there's a good chance that we're dropping a spot. So hopefully not. Oh, God. Stop showing this. Let's just go in. Alright, 11. Not Buffalo, please. Okay. Or no, I meant yes, Buffalo. If it was not Buffalo, that'd be bad. Alright. 10th goes to New Jersey. Okay. Chalk so far through the first. Alright. Into the top 9. Okay, so they're really getting into this. Because, you know, last year they just revealed it. But now, like, every 2 picks. They're really building the suspense here. They're really building it up for us. Oh, goodness. Yeah, this is a show. They're talking about Cole Iserman, who was projected top 3, and now he's like top 10. All right, number 8 or 9. Sorry, it's number 9. Okay, Flames. So still chalk. Number 8. Hopefully it's Seattle. Okay, good. We're chalk. We're chalk. Chalk is chilling right now. Ottawa. Come on. Okay, if this is not Utah right here at 6, then it's definitely rigged, because they revealed it, bro. If it's Montreal, I swear to God. Oh my God, bro. They jumped up. I knew it. Utah. Oh God. No. I'm stupid. Utah's there. I'm literally, like, actually stupid. Okay, Canadians. Now, this is it. This is where the Blackhawks can pick. Top 4. Okay. So, all of these. Okay. They're taking a little break right here. We're into the top 4, so the Blackhawks could pick here. So, anywhere here. They could pick anywhere here. Okay, thank goodness Utah did not move up, because I was saying, like, if anyone's just gonna, like, move up because it's rigged, it'd be them. I'm, like, so delirious right now. I'm like, Utah was picked, and I'm like, no, it's not. It was Utah. Oh, God. Okay, number 4. Please not Chicago. For the love of Christ. Oh, my God. It's the Blue Jackets. Okay. We're in the top 3. It's chalk again. It's chalk again. Oh, my God. It's chalk again. Come on. Come on. We're in the top 3. Come on. I'm freaking out right now. Come on. Jesus. Oh, God. Okay. Alright. We're back. I was a little behind, actually. So, now we're, like, back. So, we're just getting right into this. Oh, goodness gracious. Dude, this is so scary right now. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. Okay, we're taking a break now. So, okay. Shoot, my thing turned off. But while we're at a break, let's take a look at the Blackhawks odds. So, we got 4th out of the way. And that was the big one. We had a 40% chance of getting 4th, and we didn't. And that was weird because Columbus only had a 15% chance of staying at 3rd. Okay, so we've basically got... Oh, shoot. So this is basically like, if you want to know our odds, take a coin, flip it twice. If it gets heads the first time, we're picking 3rd overall. If it gets tails, then we're either picking 1st or 2nd. Flip it again. If it's tails again, we're picking 1st. That's basically what it is. 1 in 4 chance at this point. This is what it is. Oh, please, Macklin Celebrini. I swear, bro. Come on now. The waiting's killing me. It's killing me. Ugh. But I'm glad we got that 4th pick out of the way. So we're going to be top 3 again. That's huge. We got another top 3 pick. The difference is, with this year compared to last year, there's a pretty good chance we stay at 3. And that would require the Ducks jumping us, bro. That would suck dick. Oh. Please not freaking... Okay. Oh, we're ready. I'm ready. Need to take a lap real quick. Ah! Some scary stuff, man. Some scary stuff. Just like... Alright. I'm turning on Do Not Disturb because I don't want any texts from my friends about this. And I'm hiding chat right now, so sorry if I miss any of your chats. But I'm hiding chat right now because I don't want any spoilers from you guys either, because I might be a little behind. Come on, he wants to play in freaking Chicago. Who the hell wants to play hockey in California? Oh, God. Alright, here we go. 3. Please not Chicago. Please not Chicago. Please not Chicago. Oh my God, it's Anaheim. Oh my God, it's Anaheim. Oh my God, it's Anaheim. Come on, baby. Come on, 50-50 shot right here. You're fucking kidding. Huh. No way, we're doing this again.
The first overall selection in the 2024 NHL Draft belongs to the
No, bro. Ah, fuck. No. Damn it, bro. Ah. Dude, no way. It was chalk the whole way. Ah, that sucks. No. There were no changes in the order. That is crazy. Oh. Damn it. That would have been unbelievable. That would have been unbelievable, bro, if we won that again. I couldn't believe we got up to number 2. I was like, oh my God. It's like, this could actually happen. Oh, but it didn't. That sucks. Whatever. We're about to get a great player to play alongside Bedard, and, you know, can't complain about that. I'm surprised, though. It was chalk the whole way. There were no changes in the order. I mean, to be fair, though, the Sharks needed that. They were in some deep shit. They won 19 games. So, you know, honestly, I mean, it went to the right team. So you can't complain that much about it. And, man, top 2 pick for the 2nd year in a row, we will take that. If you remember, the Blackhawks had the 1st overall pick, or the 3rd overall pick, and then the 1st overall pick. 2006, 2007, they took Taves and then Kane. Now they got number 1, then number 2. So we'll see what happens. Well, a little disappointing there, but that's okay. We're still picking 2. We didn't drop it all. So thanks, guys, for tuning in, and see you back for the draft soon. Blackhawks picking 2nd. Oh, let me change this real quick. We are picking. Okay, why is it not popping up? There we go. 2nd overall. Yay. Alright, 2nd